We're underway again. It's race 2.
There's a couple of stallers at the back of the field.
Yes, there are. Enzo Fittipaldi maintains the lead from Stanek. Nannini's about to take it 3 wide. Fittipaldi, can he pick his braking point? Nannini's risking it. Wow, that's confident from Nannini. Side by side, he's up to second. He's challenging for the lead. He's giving it everything. The top 3 have never stood on the top step of a podium in Formula 3. And this is super aggressive from Nannini. Matteo Nannini putting all the pressure on. Jordan talked about them waiting on the grid for a while. He's more confident with the pressures. It's wild stuff at the start. Fittipaldi continues in the lead of the race. Then it's Nannini, then it's Stanek, your top 3, as they make their way through the 4th turn, and Smollier has got himself up the order to 4th position, and then the 2 Tridents side by side trying to figure out the order, and Doohan losing places. That's Schumacher to the inside, Doohan round the outside. They both make it through, and Doohan claims 5th place. Let's go back again to the start of the race.
So this is what I'm talking about. In the background, we've got 3 stallers, I believe, all struggling to get away. Cracking start from Fittipaldi. Nannini straight up under pressure for Roman Stanek, and he just has the confidence straight round the outside and really tries to close the door on Fittipaldi. But again, as a great exit, keeps his foot in off the track and puts pressure back on. As we see from Victor Martins, I think this is one of our stallers yet. Straight away, lets go of the clutch and just dead.
A horrible feeling. The driver who started 15th on the grid just waiting for everyone to disappear, and then off the road, plenty of cars at turn 4. That is what happened to Ollie Caldwell. Damage to the front of the car, and he heads to the back.
Cordale is now in the pits and out of the race. It looks like it was Rasmussen and Caldwell who came together because they both plummeted down the pit lane.
Was indeed Oliver Rasmussen in the HWA, and unsurprisingly, Race Control are looking at that incident. Here's the battle for the lead, now with DRS, now with Fittipaldi looking in the mirrors, now with Nannini moving ahead and taking the race lead. He's been looking like he's been shaping for that move for a long time, but did Fittipaldi see it coming? Yes, he did. He doesn't have DRS. Look, he's being squeezed. Now he has to open the line. How brave is he feeling around the outside? That lock-up's going to give an opportunity, but that's not what Fittipaldi wanted. He was preparing to go all the way around the outside, and Matteo Nannini's lock-up inadvertently keeps the lead for him. He's improved from 3rd on the grid to 1st in the race. Are we about to get an Italian winner this afternoon? On board with Hauger, who's laid on the brakes, and once again, supreme confidence to go alongside David Schumacher. Schumacher will fight back. They've both got DRS. Will Hauger think of the championship? Will he risk it around the outside? He gives Schumacher a wide berth, and he decides to fight another day. And now Doohan and Schumacher going wheel to wheel. Remember what we saw at the end of race 1? We saw Schumacher go all the way around the outside of turn 2. He's trying to do exactly the same thing now. Slow on the apex. He's going to try and repeat that move. Doohan will not want this from a teammate again, but he might have to accept it. Let's see who's last to the late break.
Doohan
outbreaks himself. And through goes not only his teammate, but Hauger as well. Will it be? No. Doohan loses just the 1 place, but Hauger's going to have so much momentum. Up to 5th goes Schumacher. Doohan down to 6th, and Hauger will take a breath.
We've seen the confidence of Dennis Hauger on the brakes. He goes to the outside, move's not complete yet, goes in nice and deep right around the outside. He'll get DRS again because he has, yep, there you go, DRS, job done.
And up to 6th position goes Dennis Hauger.
We see Smoy have a little look on Stanek again. I wonder what's happening in the background though. Did Colombo get the move done? It looks like he has.
That is Doohan fighting his teammate. Colombo is gone. This is Novalak. And Novalak steaming round the outside. Can he get it slowed down? He's using downhill as well. Colombo improves up to 7th place. Novalak to 8th. And Doohan now down to 9th. This is the
previous lap with Colombo getting past Doohan.
Meanwhile, at the front, Nannini looked like he had so much to tell. Whoa, sending one to the inside. That was opportunistic. That was brilliant from Logan Sargent. You don't see too many moves in the middle part of the racetrack.
As round the outside, so it just gone from bad to worse for Doohan. He's lost 4 places in 1 lap.
And Doohan's tyres have, it appears, headed to the dreaded cliff and beyond, because you can see the degradation there on the front right tyre. And when it gets to braking, wait for it, say goodbye to Arthur Leclerc, who goes through and up to 11th. Kyle Collette's trying to do the same thing as well. And this is what we were talking about, managing the tyres, looking after them. If you don't do it, if you don't quite have the car set up the right way, you're going to be vulnerable, and all the way out of the points goes Jack Doohan. Not his day. Hauger stretching his legs in the championship. It's super useful if you can add another point. Schumacher knows it. He hugs that inside line, but Hauger likes it out here. Might be dusty and dirty for some, but it's where Hauger positions the car brilliantly, and it's another place gained for the championship leader. He's up to P5. He took the lead, he stayed in P1, and for the first time in Formula 3, Matteo Nannini sees the checkered flag first and wins at Budapest. It's a first podium in F3 for Enzo Fittipaldi. The same applies for Stanek, who held off Smolia.
Well done, mate. That's the race win. Really good job.
Yeah, guys, yeah, finally, yes!
Matteo Nannini with his first win in FIA Formula 3. Enzo Fittipaldi with his first podium. Same applies to Roman Stanek in the high-tech.
But what a championship. We've now had 9 winners out of 11 races. There's not many racing categories around the world that can boast that sort of statistic. But you have to say, Dennis Hauger is starting to get one hand on that champion's trophy.
Yeah, everything he has done correctly. We're going to have race 3 tomorrow for the big points when Formula 3 returns.